All right, and we are back with part 2 of this Obsidian Flames Booster Box opening. If you haven't seen the first part, it actually had some pretty good pulls. Maybe the best pulls of the box. Who knows if I'll be lucky in this opening. But this video will probably be more or less be more talk about the shows that I've been watching and all that stuff. But of course, at the end of this video, I will show off all my pulls. So if you just want to, if you don't got a lot of time, you don't got time to watch however long this video is going to be, I completely understand. I'm going to save 2 codes for myself. And you can just go right to the ending and see the pulls that I got in this booster box. And you can kind of compare pull rates. I know Obsidian Flames isn't really the hype at the moment. Got 151 is still going strong. And then we have Paradox Rift on the horizon. Hey, we're starting out strong with the Houndstone EX. Last Resorts, 10 more damage for each psychic Pokemon in your discard pile. It's not bad, but you got to have a lot of Pokemon in your discard pile, which is kind of rough. So that's a little difficult to get going. We will shoot. How do I want to arrange this? I haven't done the top down for too much stuff, so it's interesting. But first, let me know what you've been watching. Let me know if you have any recommended stuff. Some people have been recommending some shows to me. I've been adding them to my lists. I don't really watch shows that quickly, but on the weekends, I might be able to binge some stuff if I'm not too busy. So let me know if there's any shows. It can be, you know, regular shows. It can be anime. It can be like anything. If you recommend a show to me that's like 100+ episodes, I might add it to my list, but I'm probably not going to watch it anytime soon because I'm looking for easy wins right now. I already have a lot of shows that I'm working on that have a ton of episodes. But I was still... No way! No way! This right here, this Obsidian Flames booster box is the Ice-Cube booster box. If you are an Ice-Cube fan, you have come to the right channel. This is... I've pulled every single Ice-Cube from this. You know what? I wasn't going to do this until the end. Oh, crud. Okay, I showed off that code. 1 second. Look at this. Are y'all jealous? I am rich in Ice-Cube stock right now. Oh my gosh. My hands are so cold and so hot because of all of these terrestrialized Ice-Cubes. Oh my goodness. I got the whole family. Oh. Oh. Oh! Okay, that was... Wow. I kind of mentioned that in the last opening, like, oh, I wonder if I'll get all the Ice-Cubes to collect in this set. Now imagine if all of those Ice-Cubes were replaced with Charizards. Ooh. Ooh. Man, I might have to, this video might get taken down if I was pulling that much fire, you know? All right, this code I will save for myself. I know it's going off the screen. You're just going to have to trust me. Trust me. Do you trust me? But first show that I'll talk about is live action One Piece. Hopefully I can watch another episode today. I know a lot of people that have watched it have probably already finished all of it, but because they're hour-long episodes, I maybe watch like 1 or 2 a week. And the most recent one that I watched, they met Sanji, and Zoro just fought, oh my gosh, what is his freaking name? Mihawk. So Dracula Mihawk, which was a really cool encounter, and it's super exciting and emotional. And I'm always curious how they're going to adapt it into the real life. Because, I mean, animation, you can do some weird things that humans might not be able to do, even with CGI and all that stuff. Like, it's just a lot harder to do some like emotions and some like silliness. So it was really nice to see, and I'm excited to see how, you know, the whole Barati section is going to finish up. And then of course I know that they're going to go do the Arlong thing to finish up. But yeah, so really enjoying it, excited to finish it up. I've been kind of, you know, saving 1 or 2 a week and just slowly absorbing it, loving all the characters, love their designs. Got that Palpitoad. Oh man, I saw this one in the last opening. It was wild. Gita. I'm gonna have a full playset of Gitas now. I was re-looking at the card list, and I remember that I just really wasn't that inspired by the artworks. I mean, there's a lot of good artworks that just compared to the most recent sets is not my favorite. But I will admit, my chase cards are probably the Lechonk, the Ninetales, and I cannot remember the last card for me. There was one other card that I wanted, but Lechonk I got in my last opening, and then the Whoa, Grumpig. Chill out, Grumpig. Wow, that's stylish. My goodness. Let's see if we got anything. Oh, got another Scizor. Oh, the Scizor. That was the final one. Okay, so those are my biggest chases. Even like, I mean, obviously, I would love to pull the Charizard because it's the most expensive card in the set, and it would just save me money in the long run. But those are my chases as of right now for this set. So Scizor, Lechonk, and the Ninetales. Those are very beautiful cards within this set. Magnezone. Oh my gosh, it's like a UFO sucking you up. My goodness. Imagine if you just got picked up by aliens one of these days. But live action One Piece, very nice. Next up, Zom 100. So this is an anime that's on Netflix. Probably seen it advertised, and you probably looked at it and were like, that's weird, and then kind of went past. It's a feel-good anime. It's obviously it's about like zombies and stuff, but just imagine a character who's working, you know, a job that's terrible, and then the apocalypse happens, and then they're kind of free to do whatever. And that's the whole basis of the anime. It's only 9 episodes long. They're 20-minute episodes. It's not bad. I like the art style and all that stuff. I do like the characters. My sister saw it, and it reminded her of Splatoon. I've never played Splatoon, but I know what she's kind of referencing when she says that, so that was kind of funny. But let me know if you watched Zom 100 at all. It was feel good. Out of 5, I would probably rate it a 3.5 out of 5. So that might sound a little harsh, but like 5 out of 5 animes are like my favorite anime of all time. I've probably only rated like 5 or 6 anime a 5 out of 5. 4s and above, I would recommend to anybody to watch because they're just solid anime. 3s and above, I don't know if I'd recommend, but they're still good. And then like 2s and below, oh my gosh, this bonsai. Wow. 2s and below would not recommend, and I'm actually surprised that I finished anything that gets a 2 or below. I think I've only finished a couple that got 2s, and then anything that was less, I didn't finish. I believe this was another pre-release promo. Hey, Arvin got reprinted. And everyone's like, why'd they reprint Arvin? You know, Arvin is being used, though. Arvin is being used because it can get you, oh my gosh, Forest Seal Stone, Rare Can. It can get you a lot. It can get you a lot. Let's see if we finish. Oh, another Toxtricity. That is my favorite holo in this booster box, which I'm sure it's a lot of y'all's favorite holos. But Zom 100, pretty awesome. I like the main character. I like the side character. It made me laugh out loud multiple times. Like, every now and then an anime will like make me chuckle or like laugh to myself. But to make me like laugh out loud, like, wow, that's so ridiculous. It's pretty funny. It's obviously more geared towards, you know, like teenagers and like younger people. But I can always put myself in like the kid version of myself. I mean, I still play freaking Pokemon as an adult. So, you know, you got to be able to, you know, put yourself in that mindset to truly appreciate it. Because if you always just take everything from, you know, a super critical adult, then everything's just going to be boring to you. And I like to kind of have that child mindset to really appreciate things and be like, oh wow, kid me would have really liked that because of XYZ, you know, type of stuff like that. So it's nice. It is nice to, you know, go beyond. Next, okay, I should have spoke about One Piece after the live action One Piece. One Piece is kind of in a lull right now because their longest arc just finished. Oh, Bound Sweet looking sweet. Oh my, blending in perfectly with those berries. My goodness. Cap's a kid. Yeah, I kind of figured this part was going to be a little rough. But, yeah, One Piece, they're in a lull right now. They just did a recap video of Luffy's fight with Kaido, which I can't really complain because those are a lot of times the videos that I search on YouTube because a lot of these big shows like Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, like the fights get broken up into multiple episodes. And then somebody does a compilation of just all of the good parts in one Okusube, top 3 artists right there, that Lampent. Oh, shoot, I completely forgot to mention. I've been playing the DLC, and I caught a shiny Snorunt. Like, super random. I was in one of the caves, and I saw a Snorunt that was blue, and I was like, hey, wait a second. That's a shiny, and I ran over and got it. So I love random shinies. Let me know if you've caught any shinies lately, if you've been playing the game. But yeah, there was a recap episode, so I think next episode they're going to have the banquet and celebrate and everything. So I'm excited to see, like, the transition points, because then that's when, like, a lot of higher-ups... Oh, yo, okay. Wow. This is the Ice Cube and Poppy box. Poppy sleeping peacefully on the Copper Raja. Let's see if we got anything else in the back. Oh, see, the double banger packs, I'm telling you, they come with the heat. So we have the Poppy. Man, I thought all my special illustration art rares were going to be pulled, but I guess not. We have... Wow, that Copper Raja. Poppy is probably nothing to that Copper Raja. What's Poppy's freaking weight? Like 15, 20 pounds? Maybe like 30, 40 pounds. But I was always surprised when Poppy was an Elite Four member. And Poppy was actually like one of the more difficult ones, to be honest. I mean, metal types are no joke. They resist so much. And that is super cute. I'm not going to do the same thing that I did with Ice Cube, but I think I've pulled pretty much every Poppy card now, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if I have like the regular and the reverse holo, but I definitely have the ultra rare or full art version of that. So, oh, man, I always forget about the double banger in the back. We got the Reverie EX with that tune-up. So I know a lot of people comparing this to Honchkrow, And, I mean, I haven't seen anybody, like, use it consistently and it work. But, I mean, I guess it's possible. Because it's one of those cards where you can just attach a bunch of tools. But it just kind of sucks because all it takes is one path and then all that stuff goes away. And it's really hard to recover items and tools. Like, you can do it. It's not easy. It's not easy. And granted, it's good that it's not easy because items are freaking broken. And if you could just cycle them like crazy, it'd get broken real quick. Oh, LeChonk. Oh, yeah. Woo, hey, hey, hey. Oh, yeah. Is this the best artwork in this set? Let me know, because this is freaking sick. Two Scizors dueling or something. Maybe they're shielding themselves from fire, because fire is no bueno for Scizor. But what I imagine is going on in this artwork, you got to let me know what's going on, is two Scizors kind of clash. You know, if you've seen anime or like sword fights, they do like one final slash at each other, and then they're both standing, looking in opposite directions, and you wait for which one's going to fall over, because then that one's defeated. And, this is exactly what I'm imagining. It looks like this Scizor won because that one's kind of like faltering. This Pokemon's pincers, which contain steel, can crush any hard object which they get a hold of into bits. Sorry, the way that the font is written on this background with the black, it makes it very difficult to read, actually. But is this another double banger? Okay, just another Thundurus. Hey, how you doing, Thundurus? You doing well? But wow. Okay, so the only other chase card that I like officially have is the Ninetales. So I don't think I'm going to get the Ninetales because I've gotten 2 special illustration art rares, 2 regular illustration art rares, and 2 ultra rares or full arts. So I'm doing, actually no, 3 full arts because I got the Ice Cube chilling right there too. Man, I think Obsidian Flames had decent pull rates though. I don't remember anybody complaining like people have been complaining with 151. I really hope my UPC is as fire as everybody else's UPCs though, because seems like everyone's had really bad pull rates, and then they get to the UPC, and then they're like, oh, shoot, UPC is actually pretty good. So hopefully, or I can get a Demigod pack. Oh, that would be amazing to pull a Demigod pack. Got the Sko Villain. Seen that using some Zoro box decks, because it attacks for fire and grass, which is kind of cool. I always thought the double typing was kind of cheesy, like, you know, Hoopa-V, and I'm sure there's other cards, but those are the only ones I can remember off the top of my head. Dang, y'all can just see all my trash. I have all my trash out there for y'all to see, so it's kind of embarrassing. I know you're a guest, and I should probably tidy up before you come over, but yeah, so there's that. Bleach. Bleach was one of my favorite animes that's currently coming out, but they're currently on a hiatus. It's a good stopping point. They kind of ended on a really intense cliffhanger, but I think next spring is when it picks back up again, so looking forward to that. It seems like they're spacing all the anime out pretty well. I don't know when the new season of Demon Slayer comes out, but I know Jujutsu Kaisen's ongoing. So it seems like they always have at least one banger anime running, which is nice. I haven't seen any Spy Family. I might add it one of these days if everyone is like, you need to watch it, but I haven't added it to my list and I don't plan on watching it. But I think a new Spy Family is coming out, so there is that. The Attack on Titan final part, final season is coming out November, but then there's word that he's going to be writing more like a final chapter, and it's just unfortunate because the memes around Attack on Titan's ending are just like so ridiculous now because it just like never ends. It's like the person that retires, but then they just keep coming back to the sport, and it's like, bro, you should have just left on a high note. Like, why did you keep coming back? So I really want the best for Attack on Titan because as of right now, it is my favorite anime of all time, but my goodness, it is, like, it needs to end, and they're just, I don't want them to tarnish the name, because it is such a great story in anime. Another Kimura card, wonderful. I have my Pidgey left to the side, so that can actually go into the binder. So there's that. I have been going, so I have, like, a spreadsheet of all the anime that I've ever watched, and then I also have a spreadsheet, or it's on the same spreadsheet. I mark them if I've gotten all of the songs, because if you've watched anime, you know some of the soundtracks, the openings, the endings are amazing in anime, and some of them are really good for like pumping you up for a workout or a run or for like doing work around the house or homework or something. And so I've been going down the list and I'm slowly going through all the anime again, and sometimes you just hear an opening of a show that you just like watched one summer and you really loved it, and then you just kind of forgot about it, like you went about your life, and you hear that song again and all of these memories just flood back to you. Like, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about that feeling. Let me know if you felt that feeling about certain songs or soundtracks or something. And it just, I mean, it can apply to a lot of things in life. Like, if, you know, the first time that you kissed somebody, there was like a song on in the background, that's a very specific thing. But like, you know, just stuff like that, it immediately brings you back to those memories. Like, music is so powerful, and that's why I love it. I love it very much. Another Scizor. Let's go. We have one more pack. Let's see. Oh, and the final one. I know someone was commenting about what I thought about Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen is probably my favorite anime that is out at the moment. And I'm saying, like, modern day anime, I haven't watched My Hero Academia, so I can't judge. I'm saving that one because I know I'm going to enjoy it. But I think anime that's come out very recently, I think Jujutsu Kaisen is the best. Like, it is just so solid. Mappa, always hold it down. Cleffa, really solid for starting you out. Oh, Inkay. Inkay! And it's like inky paint, water paint work. Oh, I love that. But Jujutsu Kaisen, so good. Basically, there's a really, really powerful character in the universe, and they sealed him away because he's just too powerful, which makes sense because I feel like he's just not killable, even though the first part of season 2, which that got me so hyped. They were going over the backgrounds of Gojo and like his partner and all that stuff, and them fighting that one guy that had no powers, but he just like, you know, signed a contract. I'm so bad because I don't know like the actual vernacular behind all these anime because I've seen so many, and like I just watch it, enjoy it, and move on. But they're fighting somebody, and then he comes back, and the main character, oh my gosh, I can't even remember the main character's name. Yuji. I think it's Yuji. Yuji, and then oh my gosh, I'm so bad because there's so many names that are in my head. I just cannot remember them. But they're fighting together in tandem, and it really brings me back to season 1 feelings, which is awesome. So I really appreciate what they've done with this season, and I'm excited to see how it ends. I have refused to look at any comments because even now the comments are so spoilery. So I'm trying to avoid any spoilers, and people say that things get crazy in this season. So I'm excited. I'm an anime only. I don't read the manga for Jujutsu Kaisen, but it has been so good. Can't wait for the next episode every Thursday. Yeah, the most recent person that they fought, the strategy that they used, I just love it. I just feel like Yuji and the guy that he's with, they just complement each other super well. So I'm excited for what's to come. Let me know what you're watching once again. Let me know what you thought of this opening. I'm going to go right into the pulls, and then I'll call it a video. All right, so I have all my pulls laid out for the entire booster box. A lot of people do this, but I guess my inspiration would have to be Darium's Pokemon because they do a lot of the profit or loss type videos. You know what? Heck, let's do it. I'll do a profit or loss for this video too. Why not? I think that stuff is fascinating. I'm never trying to make a profit, but it's kind of cool to line up the numbers. I don't think any of these are like super expensive. Maybe the Scizor and I don't even think these special illustrations are too crazy, but 5 EXs, 2 illustration art rares, 2 special illustration art rares, and then 2 ultra rares / full arts, and then 2 special illustration art rares. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think numbers-wise, it's a little on the low side, or maybe that's about average. Maybe it is like 10 to 14. I think the amount of EXs is about normal. I think EX is usually like 4 to 6. I feel like that's right on par with average, but these are like 2 of my favorite ones besides the Ninetales. The 2 of the ultra rares or full arts, I think that's pretty par for the course. And then usually a gold card would be thrown into here, and I don't know about y'all. I love gold cards, but I would take another special illustration art rare over a gold card any day. So 2 of these, I'm extremely happy with that. But yeah, that is all I have for this video. Once again, let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought of the pulls that I got. Surprisingly, no Charizards, and there are a lot of Charizards in this set, but you know what? Maybe next time. Thank y'all so much for watching, and catch y'all on the next one.